Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. So as promised at the end of the previous episode, we're going to start this episode with the flailing and the cultivating of the olive grove. The reason why is because we're going to be resting very soon, and as soon as we have rested, it's going to be October, which is the month when we harvest the olives. In fact, it's the only month when we can harvest olives. So it's pretty strict. But of course, if I was just to rest now and then attempt to do this later, it might not work. I think you do have to flail first. So yeah, I've got all of this to do. I've just gone up and down. It shouldn't take too long. I know it's not the most riveting job ever, but it's worth it because it's going to give us an extra 5% yield, which probably doesn't sound too much, but for just a little bit of mowing and cultivating, I would say it's worth it. So I will see you when it's done. Nearing an end. So yeah, it doesn't take too long, but it's obviously too much to do in just real time, because it would just take up such a chunk of the video. Best to time lapse it. But yeah, everything to the left, everything to the right is done. This is the final strip. I'll take the tractor back over to the store, well, the store shed over there, and we would benefit from doing a feed mixture before we go to bed, but it's not essential. We can do it in October, so I'll probably do it in the morning. They're not going to run out of food, which is the important thing. And then once we have rested, we will know exactly what the situation is with the grapes, because, well, October is the final month that you're allowed to harvest the grapes, and they're not ready in September this year because I did not prune them early enough. Although, yes, if they are ready in October, then it's not a problem. Look at all those products, all my canola oil. That is going to have to be sold. Yeah, I keep mentioning that mod which basically notifies you when the prices are at their best for each product. I reckon it would be good to have it on here, but I have forgotten the name, which is a bit unfortunate. Ooh, a second screen. I never think to look up there. As for this field here, it is eventually going to be totally filled with renewable energy. So wind turbines, more solar panels, but at the moment we are just saving up for that big field, and yeah, these solar panels are not cheap. So yeah, just double check the cows. I think they're okay. Yes, they are. So we'll do them in the morning. Chickens should be fine as well, but again, they'll have to be done in the morning. So let's rest and let's find out if I have made a big mistake. Hopefully I haven't. Okay, not a bad day. Looks quite nice. The cotton is probably ready. It is. Hooray! No big mistake. So they are ready to harvest, which means we have the grapes, we have the olives, and we have 3 cotton fields to harvest in 1 month. So this is going to be an extremely busy month. Better slow down the time. Times 3. Yes, I don't think I want to start with the grapes or the olives. We'll do them last. My priority, once we've obviously looked after the animals, is to do the cotton. So we're going to make a good start today. Look at that. I think I was probably close. I pruned them in May, I think, which is way too late. But yeah, there's a bit of leeway, and it was absolutely fine. So we do have 2 vineyards, fully fertilised and fully mulched. And here's the cotton, looking great. So yeah, let me just very quickly feed the cows, and I'll feed the chickens. Yeah, definitely important to do this, just so we can get on top of things, because we are going to be so busy this month. After this, I will not be able to think too much about the animals. It's just going to be constant harvesting. Oh, we've already got a tractor in there, good. It is empty. I think... Yes, I do still need the JCB actually. Yeah, I think we do have an empty trailer. I don't think we've got any food left for the chickens. If that is the case, then we'll have to go and buy a load. Okay, so we actually do have some silage bales left, but it's just so convenient having these. Having the pit, I should say. I think I'll probably sell the silage bales, because we have such a good load here. It's just not necessary, and they're easy to transport. So 2 of these, 1 straw, and I'll probably drop 3 hay bales in as usual. It does work very well. So 1 silage, 2 silage, 1 straw, which is not really the right way round, but anyway, it is still there. And finally 3 hay. Since I want 3, I'm going to take the 3 at the top. And maybe I can persuade the straw bale into there with this. Oh, it's gone, good. It was gradually being processed. Okay, trying to demolish everything. Brilliant. Park this around the corner, which I can now do because I got rid of that tree. I actually do have the ability to remove that tree from the easy development mod, which is a very good mod. Somewhere here, I keep forgetting which tab it's on, but one of these tabs allows you to remove stumps. Here we go. Remove stumps. Hooray! Yes, I was probably never going to get around to actually getting the stump grinder. So, yep, that's full. Empty this, and I will see you once I've fed the chickens. Okay, well that should be enough for them. Everybody's happy, the cows have got a full trough, the sheep always do, I always just dump a load of bales over there, and the chickens have got 2 full grain silos. So this is great. It means I can now focus on everything that needs to be harvested, specifically the cotton today. We won't get it all done, I don't think, although I can't really guarantee that, but no, I'd be very surprised. That's 3 fields. I'd certainly like to get 1 done. And we'll have to move the cotton modules as well as they're created, but I'm going to use the wheel loader because it is just so much more cost effective for us. So yeah, I go for the case. It's on the case, and it's going to cost us £24,735. So yeah, let's go and fetch that from the store. Obviously not cheap, but we do make an awful lot of money out of our clothes, which is where the cotton is going to. We harvest the cotton, we take it to the spinnery turns it into fabric, then the tailor shop buys the fabric, or basically gets the fabric, and then creates clothes. So it's good. Anyway, we'll go over to the one nearest to the farm first of all. Just makes sense. Yep, 38, 39, and then we'll probably do 34, and then we'll finish off with field number 1. 34 and field number 1 are very small. This is the biggest. Need to get this machine to transform. Here goes. Transformer. That's great. Must be so difficult to design one of these things from scratch. Which I guess is the reason, well, part of the reason why they're so expensive. Okay. Yeah, so many materials required to build one as well. So many moving parts. We're off. Yeah, cotton isn't something I do much of, and probably after this series I won't be doing much at all. Maybe not any. It depends. Actually, you know, I'll probably still do it with Chainsaw 100 on the multiplayer series. Don't really know the best way of going about this. Yeah, I suppose I'll just do one lap and then go up and down as usual. It makes sense because then we've got more space to turn around. But it will be a while before we get the first module. Can't even guarantee it's going to be in this field, but yeah, the good thing is once we've produced the first one we don't have to get another full one. It's either 20% or 10% I think that you have to get for the second one before you can unload it, like a partial bale. I forget the number though, because I've usually gone for a 100% one or like 80%. I know you can't unload it though if you've only got like 5% in there. Which is fine because we already have 5%, so I think we'll be okay with that. Just trying to think which trailer is going to be best. I think maybe the pickup truck's trailer to move the modules. Because we can probably only... Well, I'll probably push it actually, I'll probably put 2 on at a time if we can get 2. But yeah, there might only be a maximum of 2. So just do it all in one go. My plan, I don't know how well it's going to work out, but my plan is to put 1 cotton bale or cotton module in this spinnery here at the farm and then take another one to the top spinnery. But it's all going to come down to how much we actually get. I suppose though we are already on 10% and we haven't even done 1 lap, so that's promising. Okay, well I will continue. I will update you soon. See how we're going. But yeah, I think actually I'll just say now, I'll be disappointed if I don't create 100% full module from this field. It's not looking too promising that we're going to get to 100%. Even if we don't, I'm still unloading the bale here, just because I don't want to transport an almost full load over to another field which is further away from the spinnery. So I'm going to continue here. I think that was probably enough time lapse there, because there's plenty more to come. And when I'm very close to the end of this field, I will resume the video. It's not looking too bad after all. We are 95% full. There is a very narrow strip which still has to be done. So there is the potential for us to still get 100%. It's not going up terribly quickly, but it is going up. 96%. Soon 97. Yeah, it's going to be super close. I don't think we're going to hit 100, but it's certainly close enough for me to be only very, very mildly disappointed. I said I'd be disappointed if it's not 100, but it's so close. 97. Looking good. 98. It's going to be 99. Has to be. Hooray. 99%, and I have been back to get all the missed bits over there, as you can see. So, yeah, can't grumble. That is still almost 20,000 litres, so hopefully off the other two fields we'll have another full module. That'd be great. Now if I was being really cunning, I could probably reverse this up to the back of the trailer and then sort of unload onto the trailer. It sounds ridiculous. I'm tempted, even though I know it would be a stupid thing to do. I know full well I should just deposit it onto the ground and then pick it up. But I'm just so... I very rarely do cotton work. I'm just so tempted to see what this does, because the conveyor belt on this comes down and feeds it out. So, yeah, this is going to go pear-shaped, I'm sure of it. If it just slides it on with ease, then I'll be shocked. Okay, what have I done? Of course, unload unfinished bale. I was too far back. But otherwise, blimey. Good grief. I would never have guessed. So in future, I can do that then. But the trick is not to go right onto it to begin with. I can't believe it. I can't believe that actually worked. So now I don't even need to have the wheel loader. Blimey. Okay, well with that done, I'm going to be amazed for the rest of the day about that. I just can't believe that worked. We can now fold this up. I'm going to take it over to fill number 34. I'm going to put it onto a worker whilst I deal with this. Probably should figure out how to fold that up. There we go, close the back. I pressed X, obviously you don't have to press X, you need to press Y. And yeah, pressing X has folded it up, but that's fine. We are going on the road. And I'm unfolding it. Whoops. Yeah, so I put it on a worker, and I'm going to take this bale to the furthest away spinnery, I think. Although actually no, maybe not, because we do have for number 1, which is nowhere near here. No, but I'll take it to the furthest away spinnery, because then we can just get that one underway. Because I keep delivering wool to this one. But they will both get cotton eventually. Okay, here we are. So yeah, as you can see, it's not a huge field, but it is still going to hopefully make us half a module. So if that work can just continue from here, that would be great. Don't know if it's going to struggle. Maybe I should have gone across there just to give it a bigger turning area. Should be okay though, really. It's not that difficult. Okay, so back over here. Strap this on. I believe it is strapped, even though it doesn't look like it is. Soon find out. If it goes flying off, then we'll know. But yeah, let's go all the way to the top of the hill over there, to the spinnery. I will just do a test to see if this is actually strapped on. Do a sharp turn. Okay, that was a little bit sharper than I was expecting. Jackknife, but no, that it's definitely strapped on. That's good. So we'll be able to start the cotton production over here, and we'll be selling the cotton clothes in April when the price is at its best. Put some strobes on. Big heavy load. Although it doesn't feel that heavy. The acceleration is still good. And it doesn't seem to be pushing the pickup at all. Except for the jackknife, of course, but that was just ridiculous driving. And this is the one for us. This is the turning to go to the spinnery. Yes, it's going to be quite interesting to see how much we can actually make from the clothes this year, or next year, because there are going to be so many pallets. Basically, the sooner we can get this into here, the better. It'll be automatically distributed to the tailor shop. And you do get a great view from up here. Look at that. You can see the farm and everything. Okay, right, well, it didn't fall off. I think it... Is it going? Probably takes time to go. No, it's not going. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll have to drag it off the back. Now it's going. Just have to pretend that we had another machine here. Right, so if I can now locate that in the productions. This one here. That's, oh, the maximum capacity by the look of it. Activate. Okay, now it's not maximum capacity. Probably can take 2. And it's automatically distributing. Wall has been finished here, so I'll turn that off. It's all looking good. Ah, serial stopped again. Oh, it's full. Okay. And that's going to turn off for now. So I'll just go very quickly over to the cereal factory. Because clearly we have too many pallets here. Just get those shifted to one side. Still 7 more to come. In 4s. Okay. Yes, it seems silly that I have completely stopped that production just because we had stuff in the way. 3 more. Come on, pallets. Thank you. Well, that's pretty good. We'll sell those in February, maybe January. I know the price is best in February, but yeah, we're probably going to do a mass selling session in January anyway, so the price is usually still very good. Right, so I need my pickup truck back. Let's go over to that field, and of course we don't need the wheel loader. I can try out that trick again. Field number 1, oh, where am I going? Field number 1 is going to be done next time. It's only very small. Oh, what have I hit? And we're off, back down to the field. Looking good, almost finished. Brilliant. And this bale will be going to our local spinnery. As will probably number 1, field number 1. So there's probably not much point in stopping this now. I would just go up into the air. It's very rare that I do third-person time lapses, so I think we will we'll do one of those. It might look mildly impressive because it has almost finished the field. Perfect. Okay, right, let's just get that HUD put back on again. And where do you think you're going? So that's 38%, we should be able to unload that. Yep, unload unfinished bale. So I'll just do my trick again. Well, if it is even my trick, I don't know. Somebody, in fact probably loads of people have done this before me. But this is the first time I've just thought of it. And it was supposed to be done as a kind of joke, but it seems to be actually a really good way of doing it. Maybe not in real life. Probably scratch the trailer and damage the harvester, but in the game, yeah, pretty good. Right, so I'll be a little bit further forward this time. Still not ideal, but that still works. And there we go. That is just so good. Anyway, we've been using this for 0.6 hours, so there should be time to harvest the last field without having to incur another hourly fee. That's good. We'll turn the engine off so it's not clocking it up, and we'll get this taken back to the farm, and then we can start that production as well. 7,766. So yeah, certainly both of these two smaller fields are going to go to the same production in the yard. The other one has got more than enough to work through. It took a long time before. Okay, so we'll probably have to slide it off the back again. No problem at all. Oh wow. Yeah, sort of threw it. Hurling the bale. But yeah, it's still here, so that's fine. Fabric cotton, activate, and there we go. Again, it's distributing to the tailor shop. So I'm going to leave this video here. That is great news. We have a little bit more to do, but yeah, nothing substantial. The substantial work will be the grapes and the olives. So that'll be coming up next week. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.